we go again. We're live, so I'll say indeed and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friend. What a pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution. Today, we showed up with the intention of thinking about the world that we are in control of. And it started with this acknowledgement that we are not necessarily in control of the world, but we are in control of this world that we are, and the actions and feelings and escalations that we reach in ourselves, right? There is definitely a certain level of control we have, all right, over our wants. I think it's one of those things that's very hard to control at the same time, and there might be a lot of shame that's associated with the inability to, or the failing of, right, that fractal. But there is definitely something to be had in controlling yourself. For instance, hey Jovan! Yay, I might get to hear the poem today. Ooh. Part of me wants to almost like read it right now instead of talking further, because I know you might have to go and be holding you so close. But yeah, right? I started controlling more so, especially now again, the food that goes into my body and the way I spend my time. And it's been interesting to notice how the world I now live in has already changed, right? It's already a little bit different, marked by my willingness. 1111, receiving that abundance with you. Nice. Take a sip of water. I have to still almost like squeeze the back of my mouth shut when I'm drinking water. Sometimes, if I drink water, that cold water will go straight to those sensitive parts, and it's not very comfortable. Admittedly. All right. I did say that I'm going to show up and read you, friends, a poem I already shared with you. Right? That you are in control. Right? And as the more you align yourself with that part of you that is your world, and less so with that part of you that is the world, the better you get at, I think, finding peace, to say it in so many words. Right? It might be a little bit of a reduction. It is Stoic philosophy, though, that there is only so much you can do about the external experience. And it's up to you to make the most of this internal experience. With that in mind, I'll show you a flower. Keepers here too, Dream Tooth as well. Bless your friends. You ready for the poem? I show you the flower first. What do you mean, a part of me that is the world? Right? So, you eat food and drink water and spend currency, potentially. Right? And that is also a part of you. Not yet the water you drink and the food you're supposed to eat, but it still needs to be, right? And in that way, it's still you. You just don't know about it yet. But because it's still you, it still influences you and has sway, has pull on your experience. Ready? Goodbye message for when you need it. Thank you, dear friend. Do you have notifications for live streams set to on your subscribers? Do you have notifications? I think so. Notifications get sent to me at least, right? Up top, and then I get to click on them. Thank you, Krista, for the goodbye message. I am food, I am water. Yes, I have debt. I don't have debt, but I also have never had a stable job, right, that I could finance a credit card with. So it's like, ah, yes, different worlds. Different worlds indeed. Love is true. Nonetheless, we show up in this moment for a piece of poetry. No, the future has no pull on my experience. You're stronger than me, bro. Very much stronger than me. You're an anchor, planted into the ground. I seem to be molten, fluid and flowable. Growing pains are growing gains. We used to think life was a movie. Fast cuts, big wins, the music swelling right before it all made sense. We thought just wanting it was doing enough. Thought hard work was for people with less imagination. But then came the dishes, the 7 a.m. alarms, the long talks, the short patience, the showing up when we'd rather not. Turns out, magic's real, but it looks like consistency, like choosing again when the fun wore off. We found out discipline isn't dull, it's freedom in disguise, and structure, just the stage where joy gets to dance. Now we don't chase the quick fix, we build slow fire. We laugh more, we stress less about the perfect plan, and just do the next thing. Growing up doesn't mean giving in, it means leveling up. Turns out all those boring bits were secret ingredients in the life you were trying to skip to. Yeah, right. How about that? How about you have some of them apples and eat them and enjoy them and be satiated by them? You mean I should make choices for the future, right? Uh, Maybe, sometimes, yeah. Like think of it as a balance, right? Like maybe think of it like 30, 30, 30. All right, spend 33% of your time considering the past and how you can grow from it. Spend 33% of the time being present and appreciating where you are. And spend 33% of the time thinking about the future and what it's going to require of you. Right? And maybe if you do, you might be balanced. But I don't know, right? If you look and listen to other philosophers, they'll tell you be here now, fully, always, never anywhere else. Doesn't work for me, unfortunately. It might work for you. You are the only reason I have notifications turned on YouTube. That's so wholesome. And it only notices me when you upload your live chat after the fact, but it never gives me an alert when the live starts. That is very silly, unfortunately. I'm sorry that it does that. I think that's an actual setting on your end that has to be turned on to give us notifications in live streams. Like, it works for me is the thing, right? Like, I get notifications of my own live stream as well. And it gives me a notification that MeltMore went live on YouTube. Like, it gives me that notification. So I don't know, maybe it's on your side. Maybe that setting is on your side. Additional settings. No, those settings are not the ones I'm looking for. If I switch to this account and I look to see if there's anything for me. Notifications, there we, okay, nope, wrong button, notifications. Schedule digest. Get all your notifications, it's a daily digest at 7 p.m. Tap to customize delivery time. So there's a button that on your side that you can press that does that. right? I don't want a scheduled digest because that means you're only going to get my live stream at whatever time you set. Then there's the subscriptions. Notify me about activity from channels I'm subscribed to. Then there's channel settings. Tap to manage the settings. Then there's recommended videos. Then there's recommended ways to create activity on my channel, post suggestions, mentions. So like there's a whole notifications setting tab built in. And I think you're probably gonna have to go and check those out. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I appreciate you letting me know that it might be a problem. I'm back, baby. You missed the poem. You're gonna have to go back and hear it. I'm sorry, Cable. I'm loving you, bro. It was a good one. Feels good. I feel that poem felt good. You should actually let me know what you think of it. We can't control what happens in the world outside of us, but we have the power to control the world within us. Energy alchemists, receiving the world's chaos and engineering it with our influence. I get the notifications when the live starts, Kiefer. Yeah. So Jovan also does get the notifications. I'll dig and take a look. I may annoyingly have something disabled, maybe. I'm sorry, Kiefer. It is a little bit of a bummer, right? It's like the whole point of the live stream is to be there for the live stream, potentially. I think that is why it's a little bit difficult for people to get into it afterwards. But you have been here. And this is the end. I thank you, dear friends, for joining me again. And I can say, have the mostest bedazzling day, everyone. I wholeheartedly love you all so ardently, lustrily, zestfully, beamingly, heartwarmingly, buoyantly, plushly and tenderly, glowfully, dauntlessly. Mel and all of you, oh so harmonious, honey, moon bright, sage-hearted, velvet-spirited, jubilant, wildflower, soft crystalline, galaxy-minded, and resolute friends who take the reins and shape your realm. I love that. Love y'all. Have a great one. Such a pleasure having your friends here for this moment again. Presence has been allowed, and I am presently grateful for you, friends. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, friends.